Hey, how's it going? How are you today? And what's shaking? It's another edition of Aloni Jabroni. It's time to get back into the store, baby. Hope you're having a lovely day. It's a beautiful time to go back to 1990 and rent some VHS tapes. Looks like we got company on hand. We have a beautiful kitty in the background. Aretha says hello, and she's anticipating big things. I think what she's anticipating is something about beachside crunch, one of her favorite treats in the world. Hey, Mama. You know what she wants. She wants this, baby. She wants to party. She wants some party mix. What she likes in her treats is ocean whitefish, flavors of shrimp, crab, and tuna. So I usually like to start things off by busting open this package here and giving this kitty some treats, because she's used to getting treats at the beginning of our extravaganzas, and today is no different. So we get a little handful of these guys here. Oh yeah. And then we put them on the tower for the girl. Hey, sweetheart. Well, it's very good to see you guys, and I hope you're ready to get back into the store. I believe this might be our 4th week, and this will be getting into the things where we're getting used to the store, and I'm kind of excited pretty much every moment of the journey. The store's been looking very pretty these days, too. We're getting more decorations in there. Things are happening. We got a popcorn machine now and all kinds of stuff, and I'm excited. I'm also excited about telling you guys about the best website in the entire world. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it is Larone.net, baby. You go to Larone.net, and you guessed it, you can click on the YouTube link, and it'll shoot you over there where you'll see all kinds of playlists on our channel. Things like this Aloni Jabroni playlist where we play various games. And then we'll have our survival adventures from the long dark, where we go outside, go against wolves, the freezing temperatures, and everything. It's crazy. It's pretty good. And you can see all that at Larone.net, and there'll be some more stuff up there for you in no time. But I think it's time to get in the store, baby. Here we go. This is Retro Rewind Video Store Simulator, an awesome game that's full of nostalgia and good times where we love to run around and just have a good old time. We got an amazing employee named Scarlett. She's a hard worker. A few things about Scarlett. She does charge people for late fees, which we're hoping at some point we'll be able to tell her about the kind of mission statement here at the store that we don't do that. Either way, maybe that'll be a setting in the future we could put on there for her, but she's charging people these days. She's pretty great. She works hard, but she falls asleep on the job. She has narcolepsy. That's pretty wild, too. Aside from all that, though, the store has absolutely evolved and gone big places since we've gotten Scarlett on the team, and I really hope that we continue riding the wave of success and storm the stage, baby. So let's not mess about. And let's get right in there, because we're playing Retro Rewind. Here we go. All right, here we go. Last played 8 days ago. We're on day 22, going into those the 4th week of our store here. The store value's at 2,800. We have a level store of 10 and 338 movies. No big deal. Here we go, baby. Welcome to Dave's Cave. Oh, this is Dave's Cave. Dave's Cave is, of course, one of the most popular bars on Great Bear Island from the Long Dark, and it has been it has traveled all the way over here. And let's take a look inside Dave's Cave. This is our amazing video store. We have all kinds of genres like action, Christmas, romance. Oh, we got mixed over here. Looks like I maybe put one of the wrong kind on this shelf and mixed it up. Let's take the veteran ape and throw it on the action thing. So this is actually full sci-fi. And we got drama. We got a TV over there playing things and all kinds of cool decorations to make people know that this is the store where good times go down. And this is Scarlett over here. Scarlett's our amazing employee of the month. She's been killing the game and she does various things. So let's go ahead and start with throwing Scarlett on the returns. And then we'll put her on the returns and she'll put back all the stuff that came in through the deposit box at nighttime. That's the video drop box. Not too dissimilar from the drop box at Dave's Cave in the Long Dark where you can put rose hips. Look at all the local 1990s citizens of this town. And also look at this great location to this video store we have. It's next to a bowling alley, a couple bars here, and an ice cream store. This to me is kind of like maybe like a bustling up-and-coming city. A city where new people who got fancy jobs out of college live and everybody's rising through the ranks in 1990. They all kind of wear casual clothes like they just came from the gym. It's a weird universe full of differentness. Look at this guy's purple hair right here. That's pretty wild. And so we got new decorations like the Nutcracker to go with our Christmas movies here. And let's go check out the calendar. So here's the calendar right here. We're into the heart of fall, almost rolling over into winter, where those Xmas movies are likely to sell all over the place. We're a day away from a brand new release, and that's pretty cool. And today's weather is foggy. It's going to be a normal day, no added bonus. Same with sunny. And what's really cool is that there's mechanics with the weather where it's a rainy day, people think about going and renting more movies. Also on Fridays and Saturdays, you rent more movies out because it's the busy time during a tape deal. And we're starting today on Sunday. Oh! I'm watching you. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Uh-oh, we have a stalker. Hello, is it possible to reserve Mr. Gingerbread's only regret? All right, so we put this movie on the reserve shelf over here, and we already have 4 movies reserved for today's big day. What a thrill. So back here on this situation, we got a new release going tomorrow, and I do believe our only new release going right now is Indiana Jones. Maybe? Indiana Jones? I thought Indiana Jones, but we do have this Robin Williams Poetry is Dead movie coming out too. So maybe she'll put some Indiana Jones on there, and maybe Indy is still a brand new release. And you get these cool standees when you have it. The best drama of the year. That TV over there is getting everybody hyped about the sci-fi movies. We have a cool little spaceship above there. And it's just really cool. You can even customize these posters with the SKU code of any video in the place and put them on the posters, like the fisherman at sunrise. So it's very rad. Over here, we have Gilbert the Goldfish. He's kind of our mascot here at the store. That's pretty cool. And this is our store level unlocks board, where you can see... is the clearance bin unlocked? Uh-oh, we might have a new thing going on. Okay, so you can tell here on the store that each level gives you new stuff, and it says a well-decorated store gets more customers. That's why we've been really pushing on making sure we get all these cool designs and things purchased with our small amount of cash we have. But let's go check for that clearance bin. We've been kind of waiting for this. So slushy machine is unlocked, popcorn machine, cotton candy at level 12. And the clearance bin is open, baby. So for $200, we can sell this. Now, what's cool about this is when you get new releases, you kind of get a surplus of movies that you eventually will have a ton of copies of. So we can sell these extra copies of Rain Woman and The Color of Purple here. And that's super cool. You can see up here all these broken tapes. What we're hoping is that this thing will get unlocked later, the repair desk, and we can fix all these tapes and actually sell them rather than throwing them away, which is the alternative. Look at this. We have a copy of Indiana Jones that's actually a hologram one. We definitely want to fix that. So later, too, we're going to be able to rent VHSs, which is super cool. I see games in there, which is awesome. And in another update in the future, they might have games. So this is the game that keeps on giving. We have a couple extra shelves back here, a couple new release shelves, and a small regular one to work around with. A nice break room here, and a couple standees for the employees to take home. Another aim for today is the upgrade of the store expansion. If we save up $1,000, we can actually expand the store, which is pretty much coming into a necessity the further that we crowd things up here in the store. Each one of these little decorations is getting harder to find a place for with our little store size that we have right now. But I absolutely love this place. You can design it any way you want. You can go into design and change the color of the walls into different things. Right now, it's kind of an eclectic design. We have our snack thing, different wallpaper over here for the new releases. And each time that you kind of get new stuff, you move things around a little bit. Man, I love this game. Okay. Oh! All right, so I'm going to settle down. And I'm going to think about getting the clearance bin and putting it somewhere so they can buy old copies of movies that we have multiple copies of. So I think I spent about $18.75 per movie when I got these guys at 10 a piece, buying them from new releases. So it'd be really cool to be able to do some other stuff too. Second. Okay. So let's get the clearance bin and let's think about saving up for a store expansion. And then we'll start to figure out a spot for the clearance bin and put it here somewhere in our store, selling these old copies. And Indiana Jones, I did see, I don't think is a new release anymore. So our only new release is Poetry is Dead, the Robin Williams movie. Okay, let's get our clearance bin and start planning for today's big Sunday. In addition to that, you have your shelves over here. The cover, which has different decorations you could buy. Each step of the way, you unlock these different things like this display unit and display cabinet. I think one mechanic of the game that I haven't quite understood is they don't rent the shiny hologram movies you put in the display case. So when I have this display case over here, nobody takes these movies out of here. I have no clue if they're actually enticing people to buy or if they're preventing people from renting these things and backfiring in that instance. For right now, I'm going to assume that this shelf makes people think, oh, fancy movies. Maybe I'll rent some other ones. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go to equipment and get this clearance bin. Here we go. This is a big moment. Okay, movies for sale, 50% market value. Okay, now we'll see how this whole thing works. It sells for $14. Now I'll tell you, that's a really good price considering we bought them for $18.75 and it's likely we rented them a couple times. So you get your money back on these new releases, no question. I do think that new releases are probably one of the economically sound purchases for your store over everything else. I do believe Color of Violet was our first big new release. It's the Oprah movie, of course. And then we got this Thelma and Louise Rain Woman movie. And it looks like Color of Violet sells for $15. Man, this game is so fun. Okay, there's our big clearance sale stock. Now I gotta tell you, I'm not sure if we have a lot of space in the store right now to put it anywhere else other than the middle of the floor. So it might not be the best feng shui, but it might have to be how it goes. So we put Scarlet over here on the register, and then when we start the day, what we end up doing a lot is kind of boots on the ground marketing. We get these flyers over here and we go out on the streets and try to get more people in the door on these slow days. But I also would like to go into the store and see what kind of new movies we got. We got 15 movies for 120, which is always awesome. All these movie bundles have different prices for the movies, where at 10 movies, you get it for 10 bucks each. 15, it gets a little cheaper, and so on. What I like to do is get some of these good economic ones. Like this one here, He Waits for the Duchess. Here's another one. The Shining Superstar at Sea. Okay, and then I might think about getting this bundle right here. 15 movies for 120. I can't really do the math that fast, but I think that it's pretty cheap. So 15 goes into... So it gets up to 30, and that's 2. So 30 times 4. So $30 times 4. I don't know. I can't do the math. I know it's cheap. Let's do it. Okay. And then we get all these brand new sweet movies we can throw on the shelves here for these different genres. And then, if you haven't guessed it yet, we'll probably have some piles back on the old floor. That's one of our MOs too. We can keep the piles from happening by putting them on the shelf too. All right, The Shining Superstar at Sea. Okay, each one of these little colored shelves is for the different genres we unlocked. We started with drama and scary, and then eventually we got some of this other stuff. And so now we've got a nice surplus of Christmas. And I'll tell you one thing. Okay, we got 2 sci-fis here. I have 1 extra small shelf as well. I honestly think we're at the point where it's time to move the store a little bit bigger so we have more places for shelves and things. That'll be kind of one of our next goals. Since most of the stuff that's unlocked right now we have with regards to all the store. All the decorations are in here. And the different stuff that could possibly make it cool. We try to stay on top of these little... cool decorations, because I think that they're enticing folks to come into the store. Alright, the popcorn is flowing, baby. So Scarlet can give people the popcorn they need and the slushies. We got the movies reserved. It's ready for the day, Scarlet. Here we go. Boom. Hey, sir. Why don't you come on down?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. How's it going, ma'am? You guys maybe want to get some videos today. Movies can be bad headaches. Oh, I forgot about this. Last time we bust this out. See the catalog for more for an advertisement. I gotta go check that out. Said something about a market sign outside. Sidewalk sign. Call Bob to purchase an advertising license for displaying promotions on the sidewalk sign in front of the store. Boom! Okay, this is huge. This might be able to make it so I don't have to pass so many flyers out. I reserved the movie Lady Under the Bridge. You got it. Here you go, ma'am.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Change the sidewalk sign. Video store promotion attracts 20% more customers every day. Increase all new release rentals by 25% every day. Increase daily concession sales. Increase daily snack sales. Well, that's the same thing. Oh no, this is chocolate bars, this is popcorn. Increase daily clearance bin sales by 50%. So of all this, I think 20% more customers might be the best just because they'll buy more than one thing. Okay, there we go. What about this side? Okay, cool. All right, that's awesome. Now, in addition to me handing out flyers, we're going to have 20% more customers with this sweet new advertisement sign. Oh, Scarlett, wake up. Okay, there's the narcolepsy kicking in right there. People say I have no emotions. Could you recommend a drama movie to make me feel some drama? All right, sure. Let me think about this. You know, we have a new release with Robin Williams. It'll make you feel some drama. Okay, so movies come back throughout the day, and we'll be putting them on the shelf to make sure that people can rent these again. Especially the hologram movies. Looks like our new releases need to be restocked. I'll tell you, I might end up having to get more copies of Robin Williams. Fishbowl on the bridge. So we don't even have any copies of the other Robin Williams. Let's get maybe 10 more copies of it. Let's see when it'll expire. It's going to expire on Wednesday, huh? There's 3 days left to get Robin. It's either that, 10 more copies of him, or we get some other stuff tomorrow, the other new release day. Because right now, these guys can't even get these Robin Williams movies. Okay, turns out Indiana Jones is no longer a new release, but we're catching up real quickly on all these returns here, no problem. Having her on the till over there is a real help. Man, there's something so fun about doing all this simple stuff. Wait, my return was late. It was due when? I thought we got keep movies for a month. My bad, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna cancel the fee, Joshua. No problem.
Ooh.
Thank goodness I was stressing about this. No problem, Josh. You have a good day, man. Thank you for coming on down.
Hey.
I reserved my movie, My Gingerbread's Only Regret. There you go, man. Okay, yeah, see, Scarlett's over there charging for late fees. She doesn't know that we're not into that so much. Okay, so far, no copies of Robin Williams, and being short on that's unfortunate right now, because everybody would want to rent it. But tomorrow's the other new release, so we'll forego more copies of Robin, and we'll just get the new release tomorrow. I have the movie Inheriting the Cow Juice. What in the world? Here you go, ma'am.
Ooh.
The movie about milk. Okay, so I gotta say, I'm having a pretty good time. It seems like the sign is doing a good job of getting people in here all day. Oh. Color violet goes in the drama. And then we have 2 extra sci-fis. So this game is really great because it's kind of an awesome vibe. It's a rare instance. Fisherman at Sunrise. Sure, we actually have a poster about this, I think. It's right here. So just each step of the way, you kind of unlock something new and just have a good time. And what I think is unique about this is in some of the other games I play, I like to be more competitive or do wild things, where this one makes the things that aren't quite as antagonistic about a game, maybe just decorating and having a good time. It makes those things awesome enough that it's okay that your problems are so limited. The biscuit under the bridge. You got it. There you go, bud. Ooh. Biscuit under the bridge. Oh, mushroom body snatchers. Fast monkey pursuit.
Hey.
I'll tell you, there is one cool thing, and I think it'd be tough. Since you can't put each and every one of these movies into the VHR over here to play like every single movie, it'd be pretty crazy for them to make a little skit for each one. Maybe the new releases you could put in the TVs. Do you have a romance movie that'll make me fitter? I was on a date and it was awkward. Sure, Owen, let me get a romance movie for you. I'm gonna try to get one with good critic. There we go. Quiet Time with the Ghost. Yeah. Okay, successful day. We're at closing time, and old Owen over here is our last customer. Looks like we sold 3 copies of clearance bin movies. Not bad. Scarlett, awesome work today. You did great, buddy. You fell asleep when it was busy, but it's okay. No problem. We sold some clearance movies. That was cool. And we're up to $832. After today's great success, I believe it's time to close things up, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we made 285 bones. All right. A nice, good, standard... Oh my gosh, look at this. It says Die Trying out on VHS today. We got Die Hard, baby. Holy. So the new release is coming. And it looks like tomorrow we have 75% drama movie for Remembrance Day, a day we're watching movies that honor the past. It's odd that they use a tombstone. It kind of makes it look like a scary movie thing. Maybe it could have been a American flag or like a monument or something. And also, we have Die Hard, baby. This is sick. So as you can tell, what's so great about these old times is that they were really good movies coming out often. All right, we're going to get 10 of them, because after 10, the movie price per doesn't go down. But you can tell that if we purchase these movies for $18.75 and then we're able to flip them when we sell them back for these prices, $14 and $15, you definitely make your money back on the new releases. Oh yeah, we got Die Hard. Okay, so we're probably going to take down the standee for Indiana Jones and replace it with Die Hard. Here we go. So I usually, since the store, I'll put these back out if none of the employees want to take them home. But I put them back here for the employees or for when our store gets bigger. We can have a place for more standees then. As soon as we can get ourselves a hold of a expansion for the store. But there it is, the Die Hard standee. And of course, as appropriately, it says yippee-ki-yay at the bottom. The catchphrase, one cop against all odds. Heck yeah. All right, excellent. And here's our poster for One T-Rex Away. And this one is Steven Left Me for the Couch. The reason we have that one on the poster is because it's actually Scarlett's favorite movie. And we bought a copy of it too. Steven Left Me for the Couch right here. This is her favorite. Oh, man. Oh, no. I just realized something. All right, let me try this. Let me move myself over. Okay, so now we're over here now. We need to be over here so you can see the cool movies. That's why we're over here. Big time, like the big time. No problem. Here we go. All right, so we got 10 copies of Die Hard up on the shelf. And let's put Scarlett on the returns. Assigned to return station. And she'll put all the things back on the shelves now. We have $600 to work with. I might end up getting 10 more copies of Die Hard here, depending upon how many Robin Williams came back. We should have a lot of them. All right, I'm going to get these couple sci-fi movies back on. All right, so the sci-fi is already full shelf-wise here. We're definitely in need of a store expansion, I think, at this point. And that'll be one of our next purchases. We'll expand the store, get more shelving in here, and have no movies in the back, all of them on the floor. In addition to that, I want to see what kind of movies we got today. Okay, so these are the bundles I don't like as much because these ones are $5 for $60, and you're paying more than $10 even the price you get for 10 of them. This one, foot brain implants. All right, we got $600, so it might take 1 or 2 days unless we have a big day today on Monday selling a bunch of these copies of things. We're gonna have to wait maybe 2 days before we get the expansion. I really haven't ever made more than like $300 a day here in the store. So pretty much everything's great about this game. It's just a 100% good time. You just have a blast watching. You just have a blast. That's all there is to it. It's the little things that add up, like your employee falling asleep. Also, there's another little thing that adds up. There's a sketchy guy that comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You see him listed right down here. That's the tape dealer. He'll sell you movies for about $5 or $6, and he'll also sell you sketchy movies. You'll have customers' wives calling saying, "You sold my husband a sketchy thing." I said, "We don't even sell those movies here." I gotta make sure that that guy out there doesn't put a sketchy movie inside of a sci-fi, tape external thing and then trick us. He is sketchy after all. All right, let's help Scarlett get these things back on the shelves, baby. I'm having a good time. So you can hold, it looks like, another 10 extra ones on this shelf probably, given that we only have 10 copies of Robin. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this ready. And if we would like later, we're going to purchase another batch for $200 of Die Hard. We just got to see if these ones rent today during the day. So our sign out here is pretty permanent. This is awesome. Increase all new release rentals by 25%. That's not a bad idea. Because if you go and look at the price of each thing, new releases are sold for $7. That's probably our most expensive thing besides VHS systems, which we haven't even unlocked yet. So it might be wise to do that too. Who knows? If I look at the sign here and look at the percentages on each thing, 20% is the lowest, which probably means it's the most powerful. I don't think clearance, grab a snack, or concession will ever be considered by me, but these top two ones, video store promotion and new release increase by 25, that can really kick things up. Right now, we're just going overall, get more people in the store. She's out of space for the drama. All right, we got a couple copies of Indiana Jones over here, and they are starting to clog up this area. So I might throw them on here for clearance. Man, this is so fun. So, this is kind of what the movie game was like when it came to home video back in the day. You didn't have things that you just turned on your TV or your devices to make all the movies come to your house. You would go out, you would get them at the store, and it would become, you know, you would make yourself, probably because of putting so much time and effort into it, invest in the movies more and give them more of a shot. And in addition to that, the movies were at their peak in the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. So if it was 1990 like this, all of the best 2 decades of movies, you were now able to watch at your house and go and get them, and you might not even have to buy them. You could rent them like this. What a thrill. All right, so we definitely need to get rid of all this stuff here. We're going 20%, just get people in the door, because I think once they're in the door, they're going to buy all this stuff, the new releases, the clearances, and we'll have more stuff for it. The troll strategy. Man, I'm having such a good time. I can't even tell you. All right, Scarlett's doing the last of the returns over here. Okay, we're out of shelving space. We got big plans for today. I'll tell you, a lot of these copies of Robin Williams aren't really coming back to the store either. People are keeping that Robin. All right, she put the last movies back. Took the long way back behind the counter. Boom. Assign a job. Assign to checkout. All right, Scarlett, it's about to go down. We're about to open up. I expect big things from today. Here we go. Hello, ma'am. Why don't you guys think about maybe coming to this great video store? I guess we're just going to talk about it being the grand opening for forever. Because we've been open for almost a month now. But regardless, come on down. Man, I like this location. Hi, reserve the movie Hot Dog Peeping Through the Keyhole. Well, that's a wild one. That's the type of movie that you'll get offered to you by the guy out back. And we usually go for the scary movies, since he sells them about $5 each. All right, we gotta help a customer here. I have the movie The Mushroom Body Snatchers. You got it, sir. There you go. It's just what I wanted. Thank you. All right, we're gonna keep getting people in this place.
Ooh. Oh.
We're getting a lot of customers. Hello, sir. Come on down. Do you have a sad drama movie? Oh, I'm sorry about your kitty, David. Yes, I do have a good sad drama. It's Robin Williams.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, David, man. Here you go. Why don't you come on down? No, prefer a good book over a movie. I understand, but in the future, the movies won't be this good, man. You might want to check them out. Yeah. All right, everybody. I know we all just came from soccer practice. It's a good time to get a movie. Okay. The ambiance of the popcorn machine popping up some things. What a thrill. The troll strategy. All right, I'm going to put a couple more clearance movies in here. Things are selling eventually. Whoa! Watch out! I don't know what happened over there. Hey guys, we got a video store you can come check out.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on down. Just handing flyers from people from behind. I don't own a VHS player. Yeah, we got to get those VHS player rentals. Hello, ma'am. My partner's movie culture is terrible. If you recommend an old movie that you consider a classic we can watch, you know what? I think I could. Let me go get an old movie for you. I'm going to check sci-fi. This is Driver's Laboratory.
Ah.
Yeah. Client's asking to see the manager. Damaging a tape? No way. I'm extra careful with your tapes. Yeah, there's a shelf back there, Grace, that might say otherwise about you guys. We're going to cancel it. But I'd appreciate if you were polite with Miss Scarlett here. You better not charge me. Oh! They're always... That's another thing. Everybody comes from soccer practice, and they're also kind of bullies. Some of these people. The town of bullies. Hello, guys. Think about our new store, Dave's Cave.
Oh.
Yeah. So a few things that I would also like, in addition to be able to play the new releases in the TVs we have in our store. I think you could play the new releases. If so, they make little cartoons for those ones. You don't have to do every one, just the new releases. Then, I would also love to have a history for the customers. So, if one person buys certain things and comes through a lot and gets a certain genre, when you recommend a movie to them, when they say, I just want an old one, there could be a specific genre you could recommend to them, knowing their history in the computer or something. That'd be pretty cool and unique. I would also love to see these other stores open and have the town a little more bustling. And they could leave the Copper Kettle and come on down to Dave's Cave. Which, by the way, looks just so cool from the outside, man. If I saw this, I would say, there's no way I'm not going in there and renting Die Hard. Hot dog through the keyhole. You got it.
Oh.
All right, it's a little light in here. Let me get out there, Scarlett. Come on down.
Ooh.
Think about this VHS store down here, guys. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
All right, so we still have to stay on top of it. 850 movies. Looks like the new releases are really selling over there. Poetry's dead.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, we got another issue. All right, what do we got? Did you break a tape? The tape got stuck. It's not my fault. All right, we're canceling this, Tristan, but come on. Let's be serious. Don't test my patience. You see what I'm saying about these guys? The boat's last day home.
Oh.
Midnight Toaster Drive. Yeah, it's a hot movie. Gingerbread's only regret. So, it's a pretty simple life for us. I've mentioned before that it could be way worse for our character here. He could be out doing construction, having to work a tough job. Owner of VHS store isn't bad. My gingerbread's only regret. Yeah, sure. You actually just reserved that, right? All right, we've reached 10 o'clock, which is how late we stay open on the weekends. Or, I'm sorry, Mondays. Getting all our Christmas movies back. Can't imagine renting a Christmas movie when it's not Christmas time. Shining Superstar at Sea. Oh, we got a hippie. Do you have a new release to recommend? I sure do. I'm going to see if one of them got returned. You know what? It's time. All right, I'm going to give this guy this one. The fancy one. Here you go, Ned.
Ooh.
Ned the hippie. There is a Ned guy. One time we accidentally quit when he was trying to reserve something for us. It was heavy drama. Florence, the movie was working. When I dropped it off, let me guess. After I cancel this and I'm nice to you, Florence, you're going to say something rude like, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. All right, make sure we have all this stuff going. I believe our extra standee's going to go on the shelf. And we're going to have a tough time getting all these movies out until we upgrade the store tomorrow. Okay, Scarlett, you can go ahead and work on the return station. Okay, looks like we sold only one clearance movie today. Pretty weak sauce there. I'm going to make sure I keep filtering out some of these Indiana Jones copies. Pretty cool stuff. We wouldn't want our action shelf just being a bunch of indie. You got to have the other stuff up there, too. All right, all our returns are taken care of. She's grabbing the last couple ones. We're up to $810. We're going to keep grinding our way up to the next level and start planning. Tomorrow is going to be till 10 p.m. like this one. Hey, Scarlett. I think we're going to end the day. Great job today as always. I don't even think you fell asleep today, Scarlett. Awesome. $357. All right, now I think we sold a pretty decent amount because of the new release. Okay, heavy drama today. 75% drama sales for Remembrance Day. Paladin the Cosmic Caddy. That's a hilarious one. All right, so Scarlett's going to do the returns over here. We got $800. Tonight or tomorrow morning is definitely when we're going to do the upgrade to the store. Now, I think we'll just basically do exactly what Scarlett does and put back all the returns over here. Good morning, Scarlett. Nice sunglasses. So today's the big drama day. It's going to be cloudy, no added bonus. Tonight we have the sketchy dealer out back and we have 75% drama movie rentals. From the task list, you get a little XP and cash when you get this stuff going on over here. So we usually have one of these things we're aiming towards. Selling 20 popcorns is probably going to happen next, as well as when we own 500 movies. I think we're inching our way up there each little batch. Let's see what we got today. Uh-oh. Midnight Hobo Drive. Tomb Space Dust. Could you promote healthier snacks in your store? Everything you sell seems like processed junk. I'm sorry to hear this. It will not happen. Not my problem. This is another one of those instances where I might not say either of these things. For the sake of time, I think I'll say it won't happen again. But I'm going to be selling E.T. chocolate bars and Freddy cheese sticks because they're pretty awesome. Speaking of which, look at all these cool candies that you can put on your shelves. We might end up getting a couple more shelves too, much to the chagrin of that caller. Dino gummies. Look at that. So those are over here next to our new releases with our Die Hard thing, our sweet signs, the sci-fi guy screaming on the movie. Oh! Another complaint. What's going on? Hello, I wanted to file a complaint. You played scary movies on the store TV. My kid had awful nightmares. I expect a family-friendly environment when I go to a video store. Well, I guess I'm just going to be Mr. Apologetic here. I'm sorry to hear this and won't happen again. I'll tell you, I only have a couple options though, lady. I have the guy screaming from the spaceship, and I have this one. So, I kind of gotta have that one. Sorry it scared him. This is so cool, man. I probably gotta stop saying that, but it is. Alright, we're getting the shelves nice and beefed up. I'm gonna help Scarlett get these movies in. Alright. Couple copies of Die Hard. We do have a bunch of those. Bun Lost at Sea. Okay. This is the best ever. Today, we're going to upgrade the store once we get the cash. And what's nice is, while you're in the perpetual 8 a.m., you can put Scarlett on the returns while you're kind of moving the store around a little bit and maximize the employee assistance you get. Because this stuff will be built up if we just started the day. Reserved. You got it. Quiet time with the ghost. Alright, so those are the last couple ones. We're going to put her on the register. And I'm going to get these spare movies. Troll Space Dust. Beautiful. I'm really looking forward to expanding the store and having a spot for all this stuff. Milk Carton and Moon Base 42. So one good thing about today's Remembrance Day, 75% sales on drama movies. We're going to we have 3 shelves of drama over there. We have a ton of it. All right, I'm going to throw all this stuff here in the back. 2 wheels, 1 night. All right, Scarlett, it's time to begin the day. Please go to the checkout. Are you ready? Hello, ma'am. Come on down. Everybody, think about it. It's Remembrance Day. Yeah, we have drama movies. Oh, look. They have more decorations out. This is awesome. Each one of the little celebrations, they have cool little set designs out here in the courtyard. This is it. This is Dave's Cave, a bustling new VHS store. We've been open for a little under a month now, and each day has been fantastic.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hey guys, I think you might have a good time if you come on down.
Ah.
Hey.
Hey. Hello, ma'am. Do you have a sci-fi movie with space travel? I always wanted to be an astronaut. Space is so fascinating. No, I just might have that.
Ooh.
Yeah, they came for the Marine. Okay, we're gonna stay working over here. We got the sign doing 20% more folks coming here. And we're over here making sure we're getting marketing going with these flyers. Trying to pretty much get anybody who's walking by here to think about going and renting Die Hard and the Robin Williams.
Oh.
A new video store? Heck yeah! Yeah. A lot of indignant moans and groans. We're up to 885 in our bank.
Oh.
Judging by the ambiance, I'm still trying to kind of figure out which town this is that we live in. It seems to be a place that might have all the seasons.
Ah.
So I don't know how far north or south, as much as in the middle, that it is.
Ooh.
Maybe it's like it's a downtown area of a city, maybe. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of short sleeves during the fall, so it's not too cold already.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Oh. Hey, how's it going? You would like the Robin Williams movie. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, Scarlett, this is crazy. Wake up. Hey, everybody, think about coming on
Ooh.
down. Wow, it's getting busy in here. All right, we got 4 o'clock. Couple more hours of the business time. You guys just opened, yeah. We just opened.
Ooh.
Thank you, sir. All right, a few more for the clearance bin. Look at that line. Boom. All right, the drama's making some big moves today. The line is out the door. Hey guys, new video store.
Ooh.
It's going. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we're up to $1,000. Tomorrow morning is probably going to be the big expansion for the store. It's going to be huge. The next level is going to bring us a new movie genre, which will be part of the expansion seamlessly. We'll get a new shelf for that. Maybe we have the shelves in the back. What we have here is the original small new release and an additional giant one that we bought on accident to go with one spare small shelf right there. Let's see. Here we go. They came for the virus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I've heard good things about it too. So, we have a new genre that'll be part of the expansion. The stuff that we're going to unlock that looks, we're definitely going to get the armor, the banner, and the shield and throw it up in the store. That'll be cool. We're good on this. This will be another level. Super cool. Oh, we have sketchy movies to go buy, too. They came for the inmate. There you go.
Whoa.
What's going on, man? All right, you know that we're going to pass on the sketchy ones. We will go for the romance all over the place. Closer to My Martian. That's a crossover between romance and sci-fi, it appears. Romance old? Well, we might have one hot off the shelves, my friend. Here you go.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, it's 10 o'clock. The last few customers. It's always good when you're closing the store and you still have a bunch of people still shopping in here, you know? Things are going well in the old store, I think. I feel like we're hitting a groove here. So we got new movies back here. Let's go ahead and we'll see you tomorrow, man, or on Thursday. Uh-oh, Scarlett's charging. And until they tell us that we can kind of set limitations to what the customers are told from the employees, it seems like it's all on them whether they charge. And Scarlett thinks that they should be charged, apparently. Great job today, Scarlett. We're going to expand the store because of this action. It's kind of crazy you wore your sunglasses during work today. All right, return station. All right, that was a big Remembrance Day. We probably got a bunch of drama out there, and that's why we were able to make some good money. Looks like we have Halloween coming up this weekend. The spooky season. 100% horror movie and 50% chocolate bar. All right, this is big. Chocolate bars are going to be flying off. We only have one chocolate bar over there, so we're going to want to keep an eye on those ET ones. Make sure that they're stocked. If anything else runs out, we'll replenish it with chocolate bar for the big 3 days. Get another snack shelf eventually, but it's all probably going to be dropped on the expansion of $1,000, only leaving us 96 to move around with. So it's going to be tight in the morning. We'll make sure that Scarlett over there is paid, her paycheck clears, and all that stuff too. All right, I'm going to help Scarlett with the returns. All right, we got a little bit of a surplus here. And our eventual expansion is going to help all this. We're going to get more shelves in here, too. All right, let's do it. $320. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll start the next day. Check some. All right, excellent. All right, so Scarlett's going to be over here putting back all these cool copies of movies. And I am going to expand the store and move things around a little bit. Big shelves will be purchased probably each day. And we got to get those decorations as well. That's going to be a tough part. All right, now we see this one's $1,000. So this is the one we can afford over here. I think we'll be pushing the store out a little bit. It's happening. Here we go. Oh! Nice. Okay, I don't know how these things are hanging on the wall, but that's cool. Oh, yeah. So now I think with this big expansion, there's no problem with space. I think we can kind of space things out for a little bit. And there's so much room for activities now. We could do anything we'd like. We got the cool sci-fi thing there next to the sci-fi movies. All right, now the drama. This is tough. This is another instance where I wish I had a couple more movies on this thing. Maybe one from each drama or each section, so I could put a drama movie on right now instead of a scary movie. Maybe we'll make this corner our scary corner or something like that. That might be good. Because it's either sci-fi or scary. And right now, maybe the scary will be the corner. And this also, whenever I start decorating, is when I start doing hilariously way too much. Okay. Oh! Hey, this is Neon Lanes Bowling. Nope, sorry, wrong number. Well. Well, I guess that's how it has to go. Cool. Then we throw the pumpkin over here. Well, that's pretty bad, huh? Alright, that's not so bad. Cool. Now, let's think about what we're going to do with this end. Maybe we'll put the drama over there. Or something like that. Because drama's 3 big shelves. Okay, we're sorting the store a little bit right now, trying to get things kind of situated naturally. Okay, that's pretty cool. Where's the arrow pointing? Okay. So we got this sci-fi thing with this guy screaming on the TV. Let's put that a little quieter. A splash of light trying to brighten things up over here. I think we could use even another light right there instead of a poster. Man, there's so much exciting decorating to do. Scarlett's over here on the returns making moves. Scarlett, it's happening. Yeah. I don't know how much I'll want blocking the vision of inside the store. That clearance been pretty short, so it's not too bad. Want to make sure that people could see how exciting and thrilling it is in here. So I also think walls of tapes will look good from the side. So they're going to walk by and just see, oh man, look at all these cool tapes and things in here.
Ah.
Alright, we're going to move it right up against the wall. Nice and perfect there. Steven left me for the couch. Advertising the drama we have. Now we have a new genre to think about too. We're gonna have to put stuff out for. Alright, that poster's gonna have to move. We got stuff going on, Scarlett! Hi, so I rented the movie Astronaut Haunting, and there's a piece of gum. Oh man, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, that won't happen again. I'm sorry about that. That's crazy. Wow, look at this place. This is unbelievable. Okay, I do feel like I need a separation between the Christmas and the horror. Those two seem to be different. That's not bad. Nutcracker's over here by the door. He kind of feels appropriate there. Fancy movies maybe next to the Christmas stuff. Now let's get our other shelf and our new genre. We probably have some free movies. Like every time you unlock a new genre here, they'll give you a bundle of free fantasy movies or whichever genre it is to start off with. But look at this one, The Elephant's Perfect Gift. Hot chocolate computer. And we got some good value movies today. Tell you what. Gotta put the shelf out. The Genie in the Bodybuilder. Alright, now shelving is getting serious. All hail the Queen. The Elephant's Perfect Gift. Yeah, so we got all kinds of movies that we could put out there if we have more shelving. It's just about the economics. We've really come a long way putting things on shelves rather than on piles on the floor. You know, when we used to throw stuff on piles on the floor, it used to kind of show up out here, I think, in this little space on the concrete. I haven't seen any movies out there since we've been using the shelf game plan. I can't believe how big it is in here now. This is crazy. Look at all this space. Alright, now we need to paint this the color of fantasy movies. Let's see, we go with the rounded style. We like that. And maybe yellow? Yeah, I think it's yellow. Well, there might be a temporary measure right there. Everything's going to move around eventually. Not too thrilled with how this looks over here. The Steven left me for the couch area. Maybe something on the floor there would be good. Either way. Yep, that's what we got. We got one T-Rex away. Promoting. And I guess I might get another light there, but that's going to have to be in the future because right now our economics are pretty tight with $19. So we're going with this guy right here, the Fisherman at Sunrise, back in his old place. My gingerbread's only regret. All right, Scarlett, back on to checkout. Today's probably going to be a big day. There's a lot of space in the store. This is big stuff. Great work, Scarlett. As you can tell, it's paying off. Look at us over here. We're making some big moves. All right. Everybody's got their place. Got the new releases with the snacks in between. All kinds of action happening. A clearance bin for our old ones. Here we go. Come on down. Hey, what's up, fellas? Yep.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, how's it going? All right, we're starting early on the big day with the new big store. You reserve poetry is dead. There you go. Another broken tape. Can't wait to get the expansion to fix these bad boys because they're adding up. All right, I'm going to stay working. So far with our advertising sign, we're just going with the 20% more customers move.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Hello, sir.
Oh.
I'm looking for a simple but emotional story. Could you recommend a drama? You know what? I got Robin Williams.
Oh.
Yeah, it's great. Everybody's talking about it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Come on down.
Oh.
Ah. Oh my gosh, Scarlett. Well, I wasn't asleep. I was just resting my eyes. Everybody knows you were asleep, Scarlett. Let's be honest. So the store's looking okay right now. I think over in the drama section, if we can get some more cash, we're going to get more lighting. And we definitely want to purchase that armor and all that cool stuff to get those fantasy movies hyped up. Our new genre we unlocked. Hello, sir.
Oh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, you should change your mind, sir. We have slushies and popcorn. Look, everybody's getting the popcorn right now. Man, there's a lot more room for the guys to be able to check out all the cool stuff in the store here. We have space for all our shelving. 140 in the bank. So pretty soon we'll be able to get a new shelf. I think a new shelf costs $220. That'll be one of the things we think about. And then we could expand one of the ones that's full up and has surplus in the back. Or we could start with that decoration too.
Whoa!
Heck yeah, guys. Yeah, a lot of readers in this town. I'm telling you, it's the wave of the future. VHSs.
Ooh.
Ah!
Sorry about that.
Oh!
Hello, ma'am.
Ooh.
Oh!
240 bucks, huh? Let's see what we have the most extra of back here. Looks like sci-fi. All right, it's on. Okay, we take 10 sci-fi, we throw it on a big new shelf. We're gonna make it the rounded one. And we're definitely gonna paint it green for sci-fi. Oh yeah. Then we replace the small shelf. Boom. All right, Scarlett, it's slowing down. I need to get out there. I need to put in the work. Oh! Hey, guys, we have a video store you might want to check out. How's it going?
Ooh!
Robin Williams. Here you go, man.
Oh!
Yeah. Uh-oh, look at this guy.
Oh.
It's cool out here. Hey guys, we got a video store.
Ooh.
Yeah. The monstrous cask. Yeah, we do have that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so we have about another hour worth of the day here. All seems to be going pretty good. We got a decent little line. Let me get out there and give some more flyers. Get this last hour of business going.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ladies, come on down. Don't have time for this, huh? Halloween's coming this weekend. I think it's a 3-day weekend that it is. Might start on a
Wow.
Thursday. Let's go check the calendar. Oh yeah. Tomorrow, the Halloween event begins. Chocolate bars and 100% scary movies. So now we have another shelf here. I think we'll add it to romance. Romance is probably due for an upgrade on the shelf to a big size too. I'm trying to think of how many copies of things, once they're not new releases anymore, that we want to keep. About 3 to 4 is pretty good here. So 3 to 4 copies of Oprah is pretty solid. Probably throw one more indie out here. All right, Scarlet, we're going to put you on the returns. Get these shelves re-established. And we do have money for a big shelf if we'd like. I think I need to move into getting that decoration and make sure people love the store too. So I might go get that crazy stuff. And you know, here's another thing, a staple of video stores is using these small shelves. If I replace all of the big ones with small ones, what you put in the walkway here is little shelves kind of up against each other going throughout, like rows of it. And you could throw candy bars on the outside of it and different stuff like that. That's an option. As we move forward, I guess we'll see what tomorrow morning brings before we make any purchases. But we're making some serious moves. Looks like the next new release is nowhere in sight. We're just finishing up this weekend with a big Halloween extravaganza. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting all this goofy stuff here to make the store cool. Alright, so we got our fantasy nerd stuff. Okay, and then we put this goofy thing. Let's see if I can nudge it back just a bit. There we go. Okay. So we got those decorations now. It'll be a big shelf we buy. We replaced the small romance shelf with a big shelf. Let's have out Scarlet with the remaining returns. Yeah, okay. So our surplus will be put here in the back now. And this is what we're doing next. Romance, for sure. Big shelf. Okay, Scarlet, great day. 397, probably close to a record. And we're going into Halloween. This is when it is going to get super serious. Oh, the spooky season event. Oh yeah, the popcorn's just brewing immediately. That guy in the window doesn't really block too much space. I'm okay with that armor guy. He's okay. Look at the scarecrows out here. Good morning, Scarlet. Rough night, boss. You look tired this morning. What in the world? Okay, so we're getting roasted by Scarlet in the morning like our coffee beans. It's looking a little cluttered over there next to the fantasy shelf. I might move that Steven poster. And I'm also getting to the point where I'm thinking about moving small shelves into a row in the middle of the store now, too. Saving space along the walls. Uh-oh. I'm working long days here while the ice cream shop next door plays Toasters. I want a $4 salary bump. Accept the raise, decline the raise. Well, Scarlett, look. I don't know what this has to do with the ice cream store, but you've been doing a really good job. I'm going to accept this raise. You're an important part of this store. You got it. Okay. Man, look at the cool pumpkins around. Very cool. So, we got all kinds of decorations going on here. Scarlett's making some great moves. New shelves are in order, and we might start putting stuff in the middle of the store here to free up space along the walls. Along the walls, you're going to want the big shelves. And then in the middle, you want these small, wide ones probably. Right now, they're just small, regular ones. When we look at the shelving, you can get short, fat ones. Those are probably the ones we're looking for. Standard row 4. Yeah, this is the widest, shortest one, and those will be the ones we expand to eventually when money isn't as much of a thing. Right now, it's pretty much every dollar counts, and each day you're kind of allocating a very small amount of cash towards whatever is appropriate, I suppose. I'm going to help out Scarlett with these returns. Pretty happy with how things look. I just want a few more lights around here to splash up the walls. I always feel like this corner here could use a little bit more light too. Since it's further away from the windows. Okay. So we have the game plan. Clearance sales are making moves over there. We're going to get through these bad boys. Eventually, these movies that are on the new release, like Robin Williams, might end up being movies that go over here or on the regular shelves. We're getting a ton back here in the evening time. The zombie's wrong number. Oh! Alright, the action movies are filling up now too. Zombies Experiment, sure. Magician Gang Assault. Alright, now I'm going to sell this copy of Indy over here. So we got 3 copies on the shelf, probably a couple more coming back, and I think I'm landing with about 3 or 4 total of the new releases that we end up keeping. Right over here you can see we have 4 copies of Oprah, and it looks like just 2 copies of Rain Woman. So maybe we'll keep 1 more copy of Rain Woman over here. Perfect. I imagine there's still a little bit of interest to new releases that become regular releases. The Possessed Cookie. Trooper Storm Fury. Alright, next shelf coming up. A big one to replace the romance one, and then we put the small shelves eventually throughout the middle and get wider ones. Big plans. Alright, we're gonna put you on the checkout. Everybody's fired up about Halloween. They want to come in and rent movies. That's for sure. All right, Scarlett, it's going to be a big day. The Halloween season is here. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on, and the store is going to go crazy. We got new decorations, big hype. Here we go. Oh, look at the mask.
Ah.
Hello, sir. Everybody's dressed up. Coming over this way? Nope, you're manning the cauldron over there. I can't go over there, but we got videos if you're interested after work. Oh no, she's asleep. Yeah, you were roasting me, Scarlet. Look at you over here. Hello, sir. The virus they came for.
Ooh.
Hello, sir. We got tapes.
Ooh.
Sweet, I'll check it out.
Oh.
All right, so the scary movies are going to be big sellers today, as well as chocolate bars. So I'm going to stay on top of these ET chocolate bars over here and make sure they're stocked.
Oh.
Bingo. Hello, ma'am. How's it going, everybody? How's it going, guys?
Ooh.
Yeah. Come on down.
Ooh.
All right, boots on the ground, baby.
Oh.
We're advertising while she's on the register. Get more people in the door here, and the line is flowing.
Oh.
Up to 191 in the bank. I think we need 220 or so to get a big shelf. I've been waiting for the release of Die Trying. Do you have a copy? Sure.
Wow.
Yeah. I gotta make sure these hologram ones are getting out on the floor. Long live the crystal ball. Okay, looks like Robin Williams is no longer a new release, so he's going on the regular drama shelf now. So we'll put a couple up here. We got 3 copies on the regular shelf, maybe even 4.
Hey.
And the rest we'll put on the clearance bin shelf. Okay. Nope. All right, I need to get out there. It's slowing down. Hello, sir. A zombie experiment. Yeah, it's Halloween. I gotta make sure people are in here renting the scary movies. We gotta get those shelves empty. Yeah, what about some scary movies? Happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh.
All right, we're just making sure that everybody knows about the grand opening of a store that's been open for 20-something days. Still the grand opening, everybody. I'm telling you. Brand new. Tight.
Ooh.
All right, the cash is up to $350. We're having a solid Halloween day.
Oh.
I think the store might be open a little bit later today, maybe closer to midnight since it's Thursday.
Ah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Color of Violet. You got it. This is the Oprah movie. That was big a couple weeks back. But it's the grand opening. What's this lady need? You would like a fantasy movie? Well, you're right next to him, ma'am. Here you go.
Ooh.
There you go, sir.
Oh. Wow.
Hey, man, your pumpkins are really cool, and I like your decorations and stuff, and your squashes are also very cool. $440 in the bank. I think this is a roaring success for Halloween time. We're selling slushies, making some serious moves. We're definitely in store for another shelf here this evening. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time adding this other stuff back since we need to get out there and market. Anytime we let off the gas tank here on marketing, I know it's gonna get less people in the door. We're heading into the midnight hour.
Oh.
Yeah. Hello, sir. You want Die Hard? Uh-oh. We'll see if we got it here in the returns. So far, sir, no Die Hard copies. Alright, we gotta get this guy a copy of Die Hard. Go! Sir, give me 1 second. Just let me keep doing these returns. Yeah, it's not happening, is it? Alright, so either we buy a brand new copy of Die Hard or we tell this guy we don't have it. This is another one of those instances where I want to be a man of the people. Because I don't know if he realizes this, but I could just order it instantly and it shows up. It will be for wholesale, but it's for the people. Oh, we got sketchy movies tonight.
Oh.
There you go, sir. Let's go get our sketchy movies. Oh, he even has Halloween decorations. Hello, sir. We would like this copy of The Den and the Gnome Star Cup. All great stuff. Thank you. Alright, we would like to put you on the return station, Scarlet. And that'll be a tomorrow morning thing. We got $500 to walk around with. And I did see a bundle I might be interested in. Let me see what else we got here. We have any other individual movies we want to get? Okay, we're good on these ones. Let's think about this right here. The 15 bundle for 120. Alright, we definitely need to get some shelving in this place. The bird slain in combat. Robobath Supercharge. Wow, that's a cool poster. Alright, awesome. Scarlet, things are happening. Bang. Alright, now it's time to close up and then figure out what tomorrow's about. Ooh, $465. Big day at the old store. So it's our second day of the spooky season. I'm gonna make sure these chocolate bars are stocked up. Beautiful. Okay, that's just ambiance from the distance. Spooky ambiance. Cool. Okay. She's going to be on the checkouts over here. Let's see what we got. 15 for 120. We might be in the market. I think it's really time for shelves, though. I'll tell you that. Look at that. All right, big shelf. Okay, now this one's going to be replacing Romance, which seems to be the one we need to get big. All right. Now this is all... Whoa! Werewolves in the distance. All right, round it out and purple it up. Beautiful. All right, so we're probably going to put these big shelves here against the wall or something. And maybe move some of these small ones into the middle here. We've been talking about that for a while. Yeah. This is the classic video store thing where little shelves will be here and you kind of be walking through aisles and stuff. Very cool. Whoa! All right, now let's paint this one up red for Christmas. Boom. The Baron War Zone. You got it. Man, there's a lot going on. Werewolves, cars going by. Okay, it looks like drama might need some stuff too. Are we gonna get a fourth big shelf for the drama? Yeah, big shelves need to come down to the market. And look, we got even more tapes to put out. Oh my gosh, there's a lot happening. I like movies. I really like movies. I might have a problem. Well, come on down, is what I would say. Like the Queen, my only friend. The Queen of the T-Rex. Yeah, we're kind of filling up on fantasy over here. Maybe this second shelf will be a second fantasy shelf. Boom. Christmas Carols Werewolf Edition. Whoa. Yep, the more tapes we get, the more shelves we need. Simple system of tapes and shelves. Alright, I'm gonna put this on. And I'm gonna paint this thing yellow. Bang. Oh yeah. Okay, beautiful. Nope. This might be too tall for that. Yeah, I don't think I want anything taller than the shelves. Alright, so this area is not my favorite right now. It needs a little bit of work feng shui wise, no problemo. We got the stuff here in the middle, and maybe I'll put the snacks on the end there. How's that? Alright, that's not bad. The snacks are there for the impulse while you're waiting in line. You see, wow, well, the snacks might be pretty good. Boom. Okay, now we're making some serious moves here. Alright, she needs a drama shelf, definitely. looks like next is going to be a little bit more shelving. Because we definitely want to put out all these drama and action movies we have surpluses of. Alright, shelves are up. It's going to be maybe action, but looks like drama first, then we go to action for the next big shelf purchase. The only shelves we have back here are 2 new release shelves, and we do have the appropriate amount of shelving for what we have, which is 1 new release of Die Trying, our Die Hard movie. Alright, it's going to be a sunny day. We haven't rolled over any new achievements yet. We're getting real close to owning 500 movies, though. Next level is a cotton candy machine. And that's going to be pretty big. And doesn't look like anything else too pressing there. So it's just shelves, save, and be wise about things. All right, Scarlett, it's time. Time to check out. All right, so now we have our little shelves in the middle of the place, very video store-esque. And I'm going to get more things. You know, it might be time to bust out that ridiculous chair, because I have some spots over there on the wall that look a little open. Got blue, yellow, red, and green. Golly, that's crazy. All right. One T-Rex away. Okay, so here's what the store looks like from the outside. It's just hopefully fun in there. There's not too much blocking your vision of all the excitement, and you just see rows and rows of tapes there that you could come in and rent. Exciting knickknacks and things. There's a chair over there where the old customers can take a breather for a little bit and maybe just, you know, chill out. Maybe if you put it next to the TV, they'll watch the TV. That'd be cool. All right, we're starting up. Get ready. Hey, guys. Happy Halloween.
Whoa!
Not interested, huh? This is exciting, man. I'm telling you. The people are coming in droves to come rent their videos. I think you look like a different guy today, but it's good to see you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely a different guy.
Oh.
Hello, sir. You would like the Baron Warzone? We got it.
Ooh.
Man, now it's starting to look like a store with the stuff in the middle now. I do feel like we're getting official. Let's save up to about 200 bucks and consider getting a big shelf to put some more drama out there. Hey, my great-grandfather's turning 101. I promised we'd watch an old movie. Do you have an old classic you might enjoy? Sure, I do have an old classic. You know what? Let me grab it from the back. It's a special just for your grandpa. The breakup over the foot. He's gonna love this. Everybody's looking nice and festive here for the holiday season. I just have to stay on top of marketing here. The sign gets 20% more customers in per day,
Ooh.
and the flyers will probably add to that percentage. Sound design for the sewer cap, which also looks like it's a video store sewer cap. Very cool. I really think even before we purchased this store, that our family did a lot to make it so that this store was successful. I think that we had a little bit of help here. Also by the great location that we always talk about.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, think about coming on down, guys. It might be worth it.
Whoa.
I'm telling you. Well, this is our store. This is Dave's Cave, and we've never been better. We truly are becoming a real video store here. We have the snacks and scary movies everybody needs during the holiday season. New releases of Die Hard, Rockin'. Alright, I'm about to go get that big shelf too.
Hey.
Hey, do you have a new release? I do. I actually have one called Die Trying.
Oh.
It's just like Die Hard. Alright, after this batch of flyers, it's new release time. No, not new release, new shelf. Alright, game time.
Ah.
Ooh.
Bang. Now we got the drama. Oh, Scarlet! You would like Die Trying? No problem. We got that for you. Okay, now I want to make this one rounded here. Our usual thing, and the gray color is perfect. Now I want to move tool this thing. You would like a drama with a sad ending for a change. Well, I actually do have that. Let's go with the Oprah movie.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a fourth big drama shelf in this little area here after nudging. No, it's not happening, is it? Okay, so 4 dramas against this area is not working out for us, so we're going to have to come up with a better plan on how we're going to organize the drama. Because right now, it's not nudging in there like we're hoping. Client's asking to see the manager. You think I broke your movie? This fee is unacceptable. Listen, Emily, it's Halloween. Let's be nice to Scarlett. Next time, don't ask me. Intergalactic Oregon. There you go, bud.
Wow.
Okay. So, I'm going to get some more flyers out, and I'm going to establish how we're going to handle this. Oh. We have a shelf organization thing to work out. Hello, sir. I hope you had a good day out here with your pumpkins.
Ooh.
Oh, you can kind of hear the bar music. Okay, that's a step in the right direction. To be able to see through the windows and see some of these guys go to the bars would be a nice little touch. Oh, we have another manager situation. I bet it's in more attitude. We're going to cancel it, Zoe. But let's try to not break these, okay? Wise decision.
Oh.
Son of a gun. We're going to cancel the fee, Alex.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. See, if we could all be like Alex, guys. He's got the right attitude. Right, Scarlett? I don't like being pressured to buy. Oh. Okay, so now it's midnight. It's going to start slowing down out here. But the store is still pretty populated considering its closing time. We got a bunch of people in here still. We have 260, so we can afford another big shelf if we want to get a second big shelf for the action. And I'm going to move some of that stuff from the decorations over there off the wall and maybe to a different spot so we have more spots for all these dramas that we have. Look at the new release shelf, completely gone. Hey. This chair is ridiculous. All right. I gotta find spots for all the different stuff we have. All right, I'm gonna brighten up this zone and then put an additional light over here. Thing. Okay, double the lighting over there in that corner for the dark area. Now we're probably moving some of this stuff over here. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Excellent. All right, I'm pretty happy. I like that it says Steven left me for the couch and it's next to this random pointless chair. All right, we're going to put her on the returns. There we go. pretty happy with things right now. I actually like it. This thing needs to go somewhere else. Okay, cool. So, we got all our stuff, and we got one more day we're going to get into here. We're probably going to help her out with these returns and establish what we're going to spend our $340 on. Let's make sure we got all the movies we like. How's it going, Gilbert? How you doing back here? All right, now when it comes down to the surplus, we have extra drama and some action we want to put on the shelves. Whoa. This is cool. Got an aerial view by backing up onto the presents. So the drama's over here. It would be nice to put a little space between the drama and the romance right now. We'll just keep it the way it is. Look to maybe get an additional shelf here for the action. Excellent. And I don't believe we have anything in the way of new releases. It's going to be a sunny day tomorrow. What do we got here? Okay, so I guess today was regular. I don't know what the difference is here. Maybe it's just decorative ghost. But it seems like the ghost is going to bring a bunch of sales on chocolate bars and scary movies again. And we're hoping for a big day to close things out. This is big. All right, let's see if we popped over to level 12 because we have a cotton candy machine coming. Big things. The store's looking great, man. The store's never looked better, really. You know, it might be wise to start getting some of those signs like the Come On Down one and making signs that say the genre areas like drama above the drama to let people know that area is about the drama. The mushrooms, blood. Holy. You can kind of hear the white noise buzz coming off these fluorescent lights too. Kind of cool sound design. Okay, it's going to be a big day. Great job, Scarlett. 470 bones. Oh, the repair desk. Call Bob's Repair Services to unlock the repair desk. Here we go. All right, for our final day, we have a serious bunch of stuff going on. Boom. Boom. There we go. Now we have a ton of movies we can repair over here. Let's... Oh.
Hey,
Big Toe Archer. See right here, this movie. No longer will it be broken. Wow, look at Scarlett in her mask. Alright, I'm going to start by checking the movies. We have a repair desk. Oh my gosh, we sold the popcorns, baby. Boom! What a big day this is. Just in time for the new cotton candy machine. We got a new machine here, Scarlett. There's going to be some extra activity going on. Going to make people excited. Okay, I'm going to check out the movies. $9 for this one. All right, that's it for today's marketplace. And I think I'm going to get to repairing some stuff. Beautiful. Looks like our clearance bin is thinning out over here. Just in time for one of these other movies to end up not being a new release pretty soon. Awesome. Okay, how do we do this? Let's get a tape over here. Let's start with a fancy copy of Indiana Jones. Yep. Yep, right as rain. That's it. We just snip out part of the movie and it's fixed. What was that? Alright, so you can tell that it might be time to get another big shelf for the action. We're running out of space here. We're gonna have plenty of tapes once we fix all these ones too. Alright, we got some stuff. I wonder if I can put her on the repair the tapes thing. I cannot. Okay. Never mind, keep working. So I have to repair all the tapes myself. No employees can do that part of the job. It's very serious, cutting out part of the movie and throwing it back on the shelf. Indy, we have to save the day. Oh, we've saved the day, Indy. All right, let's get serious here. Big shelf for action. Round it out, blew it up. Cupcake from the depths. There we go. Getting a lot of reservations. Things are serious right now. Oh, you know what else I have to do? I have to paint the walls the same color. When we expanded, they didn't copy our feng shui. It looks a little weird over there. Yeah, throw this bad boy right here. Nope. Creepy witches. Okay, you know what? Action needs to swap with something. We're getting into space issues again here. Because if I put this here, these little parts of the wall kind of block it from going all the way back where we would like it flush with the wall. And it's kind of a OCD nightmare. I kind of like the new releases having all that space next to them. With the stands too. Yo, that is tough. All these little parts of the expansion here that stick out are keeping it from going flush with the wall. Yeah, it's not working for me. So that part's kind of not up against the wall there. That's the tough part. So we definitely know that where the chair is, this big shelf won't fit for the same reasons. And this thing's already as far this direction as it'll go. Really, it comes down to probably just getting these chunker short ones instead of these big wall ones. Just given the feng shui of everything. Alright, we got stuff happening. What in the world is that? Alright, sci-fi is filled up. Boy, this would be a nice task to be able to give to Scarlet. But it's not too bad fixing them, I suppose. Go. Oh, yeah. Okay, she kind of glitched in the corner here. We got some stuff happening. That was wild. Alright, so we're going to keep these scary movies getting repaired. Clairvoyant. So each part of this game is just a very unannoying mini game too. It really isn't too bad doing the rewind tapes or the little concession stands. They give you mini games that are very low stress or drama when it comes down to doing all the stuff to fix the tapes and stuff like that. Alright, we're gonna put you on the checkout, buddy. The Veteran 8. Gotta fix this one. Alright, I want to paint the walls the same color. And I think what we need to do definitely is start getting some more chunky ones for rows rather than wall big shelves. Somehow, even with the expansion, I feel like we're already getting to that point where we need more stuff, more space. So in the middle of the row shelving will be probably the next stuff we get. Alright, we got a lot of these to do here, huh? Alright, it's gonna be a big Halloween day today. We're expecting big things out of here. Let's get this concession stocked up. Freddy's cheese sticks. Boom, look at that. Okay, excellent. right, cool. That one can't go there. You can put the fancy ones there. I just don't know if they're appropriate there. Okay, there we go. All right, Scarlett, we're about to open up the store. I'm going to stay marketing rather than fixing tapes, I suppose. I'll just do a couple a day. Hey, guys, we got a video store. Grand opening. Opened a month ago. Yep.
Ooh.
Hello, sir. You would like Die Hard. We got it.
Oh.
Yep. All right, we got all kinds of movies coming back. Oh, no. It's not going to work, Scarlett.
Oh.
Hey, guys. Happy Halloween. Come on down. Big Toe Archer. We do have that.
Oh.
Yep. All right, things are big in here. We got all kinds of people checking out this stuff. You would like an action movie? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this limited edition copy of Die Trying.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, come on down. We got a new cotton candy machine.
Ooh.
Okay. Good things happening. Big crowds. Gonna keep the marketing going. We're up to 130 bucks. I don't think we unlocked any new decorations. Just maybe fancy shelves. No, okay, nothing at level 12. So we're pretty much caught up on all the stuff we need. Probably just need to get back there and repair some tapes and market right now. It's a glorious store. Pretty much every time I play it, I just have a grand old time. It's a time where adversity is low and it's just about being a really blessed member of this high society family that inherits a super cool location in 1990 to open a video store called Dave's Cave. You know what I will do is I'm going to paint the rest of the walls purple here so it matches our feng shui, because that's crazy to have two types on accident.
Oh.
Okay. There we go. We have purple painted and added those neon lights to the top of the ceiling, and it does fill in the store a little bit. It brings it closer to the middle eye line here, which is what we like. So it looks beautiful once you put it all purple. All right, back to marketing. It's 4 p.m. We have a long night of Halloween. This is the last night of the big Halloween extravaganza. Want to make some big sales.
Ooh.
See how our scary movies are doing. Okay, we got plenty left. Hello, sir. Hey, what's going on, man? Everything's looking great. I hope you had a great Halloween this year. Things have been pretty awesome here. Just giving out flyers. My friends keep quoting classic movies, and I never understood. Do you have an old movie with lots of famous quotes? You know what? I might have an old movie for you. You see. I hear there's some famous quotes in this one.
Ah.
Yeah. All right, that guy's getting popcorn. Back to marketing.
Oh.
Yeah, come on down. 350 bucks in the bank. So we'll leave ourselves next time with a solid amount of cash maybe to walk around with, figure out how we're going to expand the store, and deal with some stuff. I think, surprisingly, we will be expanding again soon to make sure we have space, and then we'll be filling in with short, stubby shelves, the middle row here, with a few more things. Cupcake from the depths. We got it. I will never come back here. Oh! What was that about? You know, she was going to rent 4 movies and stuff, Scarlett. You know, we got to put the customer first and maybe not ask for those fees. I recommended this Crystal Ball movie to her. Yeah, I got to teach Scarlett how to not charge people for that stuff.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to cancel it, Xavier.
Ooh.
See, that's how it goes, Scarlett. I'm telling you, man, you got to be nice to these guys. These guys are the reason that we're doing good things here. Scarlett wearing her Halloween mask, charging everybody. Oh. Color of Violet, huh? Yep, the Oprah movie's still hot. All right, we got a couple more hours of time here. We're open till midnight tonight.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, sir. There we go. Stuffed toy lost at sea. You got it. 440 in the bank, baby. Got about an hour left. We're gonna stay marketing. Things are still popping here at midnight down at the old courtyard. This place is very safe, and people feel safe coming out this late, you know? This is a young, bustling community full of VHS enthusiasts. All right, beautiful. Another successful day. We're going to walk around with $500+ for the next day. Let's take a look ahead to what we're going to have. It looks like we're rolling over into winter, so it's going to be a brand new season next time with all new excitement. There might be some snow falling. Next time, we'll aim to get over 500 movies in our collection there and get that XP and all that. Tomorrow's going to be a foggy, wintry day. I do believe we've checked out all this stuff here. We've caught up on all the movies we'd like to purchase. And what are we going to get next level? It's going to be a new movie genre at the next level, too. We'll see what that one is. Oh, you can go to the right or left here. I think I'll save the surprise. I try not to even look down the line too much. It's so exciting. We will at 13 be unlocking a color ceiling fan, this and some other ceiling fans. Neon ceiling fans. Wow. And then that is it for those things. So we'll get some neon signs. Very cool. Or neon fans. Got to imagine pretty soon people are going to be moving on from the Die Hard extravaganza, and we might get a new release soon. Yeah, that might be coming up in the winter. All in all, I would say a pretty successful week. Much like many of the weeks in the past. We expanded the store for the first time. Got some new genres. Scarlett killed it. She got a new raise. She asked for a raise and she got it, man. That's just it. All right, great work, Scarlett. We had a great Halloween season. The store is, really thriving. $527. All right, cool. So we're going to the next day, baby. And it's going to be winter time next time we start. So we're just going to go here and make sure it saves and back out of there. Oh, winter is here. All right. It's going to say last save 7 seconds ago, so we can back out and safely, securely. Holy, the pirate's last heartbeat. Well, there it is. What a thrill. I absolutely love Retro Rewind. The store is doing what it needs to do. It's growing and expanding. And thanks to Scarlett and all the local people who really love VHS movies, I think that we're doing a pretty good job of providing them with their home entertainment needs. Maybe next time we'll get a new release that we can throw out there and get people excited. This game rules. I had a really good time, and I look forward to expanding again and getting some more stuff for the store and growing. This is one of those games I could see myself playing for years to come, and maybe down the line we'll even get every movie and do all kinds of stuff. We have a ton of movies to repair in the back. It's just about having the time. Since we can't put Scarlett on fixing those things, we'll be doing it ourselves. It doesn't look like you can put them on handout flyers either. That'd be a cool job for the employees to be able to do. Maybe spin a sign or something like that. Either way, really good times. I hear Aretha whispering, and what she's saying is one thing. She's saying something about the best website in the history of the world. She says go to Larone.net, baby. It's the best website ever. You can see stuff like our YouTube and our Twitch and many more things to come. And for right now, I would recommend going to the YouTube and checking out things like this Aloni Jabroni playlist and everything else. All of our cool stuff from the Long Dark and all of our extravaganzas. Many more to come. Guess what you would want? I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope that you also know that Dave's Cave is here for your video tape needs. I'll see you in the very near future, and we're going to thrive and ride through the sunset. You guys are the best. I'll see you very soon. I'll see you. Aretha's here to say goodbye. I'll see you soon. I'll see you guys. Dave's Cave, baby!